Do you ever lose it with them?
I mean, you do inside, but it's really important not to lose it with them, you know. They pick up your stare, they pick up your voice in particular. The intonation in your voice is probably the most important thing when you're training an animal, to have really calm, like it's all just cool, even though I'm getting really pissed off right now, it's really cool. And don't communicate that to them, and know that it's time to quit.
They've done it all. On big movies like Narnia, wrangling the wolves and training 50 mice to crawl up ropes and chew them off Aslan the lion.
It's going to cost about $250,000 to CGI that, and I think we did it for about $40,000.
They've made horses gallop through central Auckland for the Swedish TAB and Lexus cars.
You know, galloping Hopetown Bridge. I mean, you imagine if one horse went over the Hopetown Bridge and fell onto the motorways below.
And they put a massive bull in a china shop.
We had him doing this amazing stuff.
And he was amazingly mindful of the shelves, because it was all real china and real shelving, and he was incredibly careful.
Till we got the pheromone out.
Mark had to get the bull to sniff a plate for one of the shots.
Because he had to sniff a plate, you know, and do a little bit of a, like, cause them all to tremble and semi-climb up on this thing. And we got some cow pheromone, which is rather stimulating to a bull. And we had to treat it very carefully. I accidentally wiped it on one of the camera operators' equipment. They won't tell me what happened to him, but
Fell in love with the camera operator? Or
you do not want to be climbed on by a 1,500 kilogram bull, I can tell you that.
In a world that is increasingly computer-generated, these animals are the real thing.
With live animal performance, you know, you got to be very careful that you can create the performance, because they're going to expect it on the day. And with all that money and cameras and 500 crew around you going, you're on the hot seat, and so you let the 50 mice go and you pray.
How much of a threat is CGI to what you do?
It is quite a big threat, isn't it? I mean, but
it is.
at the same time, but it doesn't sell to me, you know. So I think we'll always have a place.
Which brings us back to those poo geckos. Remember, they're the real thing. Mark and Rosie gave them nicknames when they started training them.
The fuzzbutts. Big fuzzbutt, little fuzzbutt. Because they don't have a rear end. They're like a black powder puff. There's nothing. They're just a beak and eyes.
Fuzzy butt. Yeah.
It took them 4 months to train them to perform for the cameras.
Good boy. They just wanted a couple of headshots and a few bits and pieces, because that's exactly what they were going to do, is do it largely animatronic CGI. And they showed me the script, and I said, I think we can do that in camera. And they said, oh, really? You know, we rued the day we ever said that,
And
probably
4.5
months later.
And now they're back on set for a print ad. Maraetai Beach near Auckland. Pookster, the star of the Genesis ad, is ready to strut his stuff again. The weather may be for the birds, but it's not for the photographer.
So have you got a studio option available?
Wow. 1 moment, please.
We relocate, this time to a warm, dry studio in Grey Lynn. Pookster has lost his focus. He needs a bath and a massage to regain his motivation.
Oh, that's nice, isn't it? Hey?
Finally, Pookster's ready file. He works it, baby. And nails it.
Perfect, man.
Pookster's a star. Mark and Rosie have thousands of animals on their books, but they're always on the lookout for more.
We need animals on our books. We can't own all of them. We can't own every shape and form of dog, cat, horse. So yeah, we have a talent book.
Agency, yeah.
What's the one indefinable thing you're looking for?
Workability, trainability.
Well, yes, I mean, that's what you wish for, but in fact, it's funny that the critical issue on film is the visual normally.
Who knows, there could be another Hercules or Flynn sitting out there waiting to be discovered.
Do you have any advice for people on how to communicate better with their animals?
Study them. you know, look, you know, a lot of people don't actually consider animals to be, you know, intelligent beings. They are intelligent beings, and it does take understanding.
And you're beautiful too, aren't you? You're beautiful. Hey? You.